Ladies and gentlemen, Sushi-To-Go presents Life is Strange by Nathan and Zach.
What's up, guys? It's Nathan and Zach from Sushi-To-Go. Back at it again with another game. This time we're playing Life is Strange, one of my favorite games to come out probably ever. And this is Zach's first time playing through it. Not mine, obviously. But I've played through the first one. I've also played through Life is Strange Before the Storm. It was the next game to be created. And then I've also played through Life is Strange 2. And I'm eagerly awaiting Life is Strange 3, True Colors, which was just released, or just announced a couple days ago. And Zach, what are your initial thoughts on the game, based on what I've told you and just your expectations of it?
I still have almost no idea on what the game is about, other than I know there's a kid, I know there's a weird dad, and it's weirdly intense the few times I've seen it play. But other than that, I don't know that much other than random story points. But I have no context for them, so I don't really know what I'm expecting. I mean, I haven't really played that many story games, so I'm not entirely sure what to kind of expect here. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just have to see once we kind of get into it, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta say, I'm super excited because I think I'm going to let you decide entirely all of the choices, unless there's some specific reason why I need to step in. But it'll be interesting to see where we end up.
Yeah, do we want to get into it here?
Yes, sir. Go ahead and start new game. I will say one of my favorite things about this is, I love the player choice first and foremost, but I love the aesthetic of it and the music. Oh, gorgeous. They picked it so fantastically. And we'll just start off in a storm. For those interested, or just for transparency's sake, I guess, I am the one controlling Max. Though, like I said, I'll let Zach make most of the decisions.
Where am I? What's happening?
I mean, you're outside. That's pretty obvious. And there's a storm. I feel like that was also pretty self-explanatory.
How did I get here?
You'd
And
think
where
so,
is
but
here?
sometimes it's not.
Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there.
Okay, so we're also going to be introduced to an interesting mechanic here in a second that I don't know if Zach knows about, but we'll see. We're currently just on this mountain, heading up to the lighthouse.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy yet.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see all the parkour gameplay that I'm sure is in this game.
It's yes, it's so heavy on the, since they took out the the action and stuff. They had to fill it with something.
Yeah, how many jumping puzzles is in? Do the jumping puzzles get increased over the episodes, or?
Yeah, it's significantly increased. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So much jumping.
I mean, she probably shouldn't jump here. She'll just be immediately just taken in there. Whoa. Swearing. Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some swearing. There's also some possible, I can't remember exactly how much. It's fairly light, but there's some sexual content in this, so.
That was so surreal.
But
little pieces of time. But he could be talking about
so obviously this was a dream.
Okay, I'm in
Or a
class.
memory.
Everything's cool. I am okay.
She's definitely
Light
okay.
to shadow, from color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who
That was such a weak throw, and she's
I
like,
didn't fall asleep.
She just got beamed in the
Sure
face
didn't
with it,
feel like
though.
a dream. Weird.
Diane Arbus.
Okay.
There you go, Victoria.
So one of
Why
the
Arbus?
biggest things about this
Because
game
of her
is that
images of hopeless
it
faces.
is
You feel
looking
like
around
totally haunted
at
by the
things.
eyes of those
So
sad mothers and
using
children.
that Y.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
okay,
frankly,
biggest
it's bullshit.
question, can we pick up the pen and just chuck it at that girl's head? Because, like, the
Seriously,
girl threw the paper
I could
ball,
frame
but,
any one
like,
of
it
you
was
in a
so
dark
ineffective.
And capture it in a moment of
Oh, you're-
desperation.
You're meaning throw it
Any one
at
of
the
you
kid
could
who
do
got
that to me.
hit.
Yeah.
Isn't that too easy?
Too
Because we have to
no,
show...
unfortunately.
Oh,
If Arbus chose to
beans. We have to
capture
show the other
people
girl who's boss
of their
here.
beauty or innocence,
I
she had a brilliant
agree.
Sure
but
that her
unfortunately
throw
we
game
cannot.
weak,
She could
you
have
know?
taken another approach.
Yeah.
Essence
For now,
of
we have
post-war
this
beat
photo that
America.
we can look at.
And there was honesty about the
So we'll go ahead and
economic
look at that.
conditions of the
Look at this crap. How can I show this
Which,
to Mr.
for the
Jefferson?
record,
I can hear
that
the
is
class
not
laugh at
crap.
me now.
That's actually a fantastic photo. Especially since there was no editing that she could do with it. Since it's just a Polaroid.
I mean,
Anyway.
the composition's a
Beauty
little
in the
off,
struggle.
but it's not bad.
You don't have beauty without a
But again, it was taken. It was taken literally with this camera.
Yeah.
And both were the great chroniclers.
So here's what we have available to see. What do we want to look at here?
Iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony.
Obviously,
If you
we
haven't,
gotta take a
shame,
selfie
shame.
in the middle of class.
Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the
Perfect.
20th
Sounds
century
good.
poet.
Do I want to look at it first?
Yeah, we'll look at it, and then right after,
I do
as
love
he's
my
talking,
analog camera.
we'll just
I should
take a
take a
quick
quick picture
selfie in the
now.
middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as
Yeah.
famous
I like
portraits
this.
are famous. Early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
Max has a gift is
Of
such a
course,
strange
as you
phrase.
all know, the photo
Ooh, for all
portrait
of
has
us?
been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry with a joke
The
like
point
that.
remains that the portraiture has always
It's such
been
a
vital
teacher
aspect of
joke,
art and
too.
photography for
It
as
is.
long as it's been around.
And he's supposed to be like the cool teacher
Now,
too.
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
We're gonna say you're asking me.
You're asking me? Let me think.
I have a
You
feeling
either
that.
know this or not, Max. Is
Jeez.
there
That is-
anybody here who knows this
It's so
stuff?
That's that kind of.
Daguerre was a French painter
Yeah.
who created daguerreotypes,
A Louis
a
Daguerre.
process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
This is.
Very
Yeah,
good,
dang,
Victoria.
this is like major
Daguerrean
bullying
process
for just
brought out
simply
fine
not
people's
knowing
faces,
anything.
making them
Oh my
extremely
goodness.
popular
Which,
from the
to be
1800s
fair,
on.
high
The
school.
first American daguerreotype
Ooh.
self-portrait was done by Robert
Okay, so
Palmer.
we got our book bag down here.
You can find out all about
We
it
looked at the photo,
in
we
your
looked at the
textbook,
camera, we've got the
or
pencil
even
case, and then the journal that we can
online.
look at or read. Oh!
And guys, don't forget the
I
deadline
forgot
to submit a photo
we
in
can
the
waste
Everyday
time a
Heroes
little bit.
contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Okay. So now we are here. Should we talk to Kate?
Yeah, might as well. She's here. Just the girl that. Oh, is this girl that got beaten by the paper ball?
Now I wish I
Yes.
wouldn't have read this.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Okay. High school. This is good. This is good.
Yikes. I'm glad
He
that.
looks so sad and quiet today.
Wait,
Poor
did
thing.
did she read it? Like, oh, rough. Oh gosh. I hope not. I
gonna
mean,
guess that
it's
she probably did.
yeah. She looks pretty bummed out.
Yeah.
Maybe we
So-
shouldn't have thought about throwing the pen, Nathan. I'm ashamed that you would think that. How dare you?
You know, you can put that on me. That's fine. Should we talk to her?
Yeah, we should talk to Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Okay.
Oh, hi Max.
Oh, she looks thrilled.
How do we want to respond?
Did we embarrass her? What did we say? I don't think we did. We'll just say you seem quiet today, because I don't think we did embarrass her.
Okay. I mean, I guess maybe looking at the note, but yeah, fair enough.
You seem
Oh.
quiet today.
Oh, I guess you would have
Just
noticed
thinking
that.
too much.
Probably. Victoria has already won. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
let's not say that. Let's say want to grab. Let's not like hate on this poor girl. My goodness.
Thought you wanted to play for the audience sake. I will mention that Zach wanted to play this as a sociopath.
Oh, the problem is that actual Zach is not a sociopath, and I actually do feel really bad.
Except I am. So, are you sure you want to just want to go grab a cup of tea?
You know what? Fine. We'll say Victoria has already won.
No.
and just-
I don't want
Just
to
grind her
influence you.
face
That was
into
a
the
joke.
dirt, Nathan. Yeah, we're just gonna
that's a
grind this
joke.
poor
You're
girl's face
choosing-
directly into the dirt.
You get to choose. I don't want to influence you. I'm just making a joke here.
I think for this one, I'm gonna go with a cup of tea. I'm fine being a sociopath against people who I dislike, but so far she's
Yeah.
not done anything. So
I got you. That's fair.
yeah,
Okay.
we have
Wanna
to
go
make
grab a cup of
allies
tea?
before we
Hear
kill
that?
everyone else. So
Sure.
Want to go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
Mm-hmm.
No worries.
Over
Rough.
homework
Let's hang later.
ride.
Sure.
Okay. Poor Kate. She really does have a. I have that camera.
I have a
the one in the
very
case.
similar camera actually to that one in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. I inherited my grandpa's or my grandpa gave me. He didn't die, but he gave me a bunch of his antique cameras. It's just awesome.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven.
Yeah, my dad has
Oh, man, they
one
have those
similar to
sleek
that one,
ultrasonic lenses.
just because he was in
Look at that
photography
vintage
class back in high
rangefinder.
school. So
What?
Oh, cool.
yeah, so they use actual film in some of the older cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
That's fair.
Amber and Love Something Forever? Yeah, what is
Huh.
that?
This might make a cool shot.
Well, let's take a picture of it because we'll get a better picture. Look at it.
Oh,
Okay.
so taking photos, does that give you any more information on things, or?
No. Let me show you kind of what it does.
Okay.
Rachel and Amber forever. Okay. So you see how journals popped up down there?
Okay.
So we can actually go in here, and she'll be able to take pictures of these things throughout the game. If you haven't taken them yet, which I've taken a bunch in my first playthrough, but if you haven't taken them yet, you actually get achievements for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I obviously took a picture of this one because otherwise we would have gotten the achievement. We also can see here little bios on everybody that we know, and that'll fill up eventually.
Oh, Max, her page says, I heart Seattle. No wonder she's just straight vibes.
Well, this is Arcadia Bay, Oregon, so
Arcadia Bay, Oregon. Okay.
yeah. Which I'm gonna take a hard guess and say that that's probably not a real place. Okay, so we can talk to Jefferson, I think.
Yeah, let's talk to him.
Okay.
Excuse me,
Oh,
Mr. Jefferson.
I was hoping
can I
she'd like
talk to
just
you for a moment?
kick
Yes.
Victoria in like her
Excuse
knee,
you.
No,
just in the
Victoria.
back of her knee, just break her legs to
I'd
move
never
her out
let
of the
one
side.
photography's future
would
stars
be
avoid
fantastic.
handing in her picture.
Let's say I didn't have any time.
Okay.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you.
Yeah, that dude's
But
ancient.
life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours.
I mean,
blah,
he's like,
blah,
what,
blah,
35?
right? But
Ancient.
you do have a gift.
Yeah,
You
that's
have the
practically
fever to
dead.
make images. You
Yeah.
explain the world only the way you
My dad would
envision
kill me for saying that.
All you need is the courage to share your gift with others. That's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Let's take a look at Victoria.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Okay, frankly, that's probably because she is.
Yeah.
Let's also look at Jefferson real
This
quick.
is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Awkward. Run. Walk away. Walk away. Quickly.
walk
quickly.
away.
Quickly. Keep
Walk
going.
away.
Yep. Don't want to hear about your feelings here, Max.
Screw feelings.
Welcome to the real world.
Yeah.
Then I might send you a special
Oh
no.
gosh.
Oh,
Please
no.
don't send him a special picture.
No. You're far too
I
young.
need a serious timeout in the bathroom.
This is my first
Plus water on
experience
my
with
face
public
and
high
make sure I
schools.
don't
Is how
fall
it's like.
totally.
This is a private school.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. This is Arcadia Bay Private High School.
So this is
So-
my first experience with a non-Christian high school.
Yeah. To be fair, this is fairly close, except that kids seem like they're treated a little bit more like they're gifted. But otherwise, this is pretty much public school.
Yeah. Yeah, the difference between like a public and private school, if it's non-Christian, I don't think it's that big the difference. It's just kind of how much funding they get, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, true. But anyway, do you want to look at anybody? We can look at pretty much anybody here. There's also... Well, this is our locker, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's open that bad boy.
Okay.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
Wait, how's everybody seeing inside her locker?
I love that picture of Mommy
Was there
Dad.
no lock on that?
Hello, Jack.
Oh,
Kiss,
gosh.
kiss. Andy, you look totally
Oh,
fabulous as
no.
usual.
Anyway, that's her locker, I guess. Okay. Let's check out this missing persons poster real quick.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Rachel Amber.
That's not foreshadowing at all.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I feel like it kind of is. The
Could
main
be.
character of a game saying, a lot of people have gone missing lately, and then nothing happening. That would be terrible storytelling. It's like, wow, that's really interesting, and I wonder what's going on. Never references it again.
Yeah. If I may bring your attention to the screen also real quick. Anyway. Yeah. So is there anybody you want to look at? We can't talk to
Who is
anybody, I don't
Evan and
think.
that other guy? Or the girl, excuse me.
These two?
Alyssa.
Evan
Okay.
doesn't say much
Yeah.
to me, but his photos are very cool.
Fair enough. Then
Alyssa
Alyssa.
is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
Who is she
Ah.
texting?
That's not texting.
What is that?
I also never took the time to look at that. Hold on. Oh! Wait, they actually have the screen
what?
change? That's
Okay,
Facebook,
Facebook.
obviously. News, I guess? Oh, no, Facebook comments. It actually... I'm shocked. I would have expected that they... Well, that's texting.
Check. Yeah.
I would have expected that they would have just, leave it be. Just have it be a static screen. Anyway, sorry.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. Is there a couple girls down here? Anything else you want to do in this hallway?
I'm curious to think hear what Max thinks of the girl who lost the front of her pants.
Oh, wait.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Ah, yes, Warren.
Who's
This.
Warren?
Do we see Warren? I don't think we see Warren in this hallway. Yeah. Warren's not here. We'll find out more about Warren, though, later.
Oh, wow, these guys look hospitable.
Uh-huh.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
Oh, Vortex Club.
Oh, is that like
Poor
a vacuum
Daniel,
cleaning
he's so
club?
nice.
Yep.
I wish
yep.
I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Yep, you do that, Max. You definitely can.
Oh, another missing person poster. Look at that.
They're kind of everywhere.
Oh, look, 2 more missing
Couple
persons
more.
poster.
Yeah.
I wish October would last forever.
Hey man, best month.
True. What are you thinking? There's also stuff on the wall that we can check out as well.
Can we smack Juliet for being lovey-dovey in the halls?
I wish that
There's
was.
Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple.
Damn,
That
these
is
people
my-
really like vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Dyson ball man myself.
I.
I'm kidding. Dyson ball, those things are sucky, dude. Oh goodness.
I don't remember what we have actually. Oh hey, look, it's the Vortex Club.
Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame.
I gotta say that's a neat poster.
This is just another name for spin class, isn't it?
Yes, I think so. Anything else you want to look at?
Not especially so far.
Okay.
Actually, let's go see the janitor. What's that cool man
Janitor?
doing?
Samuel.
Yeah.
God, Samuel is such a weirdo.
Oh.
But I kind of like that about him.
Okay. Could we not have put that any better way, Max? Please. Okay. So is there anything else?
We can't go in the women's bathroom. Disgusting.
I think we can.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for
Oh,
me.
that's public school in a nutshell. I never had a meltdown in school, like in the building, but
You know, going to a small private high school, it was chill, I will say.
yeah. I'm
Well,
glad.
except for speech classes, those of course sucked, but
Yeah.
I can confirm having worked as like
now,
a
who would bother
oh,
to write
goodness.
that crap?
Rachel Amber is a B. Oh my gosh. That's the missing person, by the way?
Oh goodness.
Uh-huh. Awesome.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
That phrase is bothersome to me. Oh, okay. Well, that's not the correct response.
Okay, take a
When the
picture of
door
that. That's
closes,
cool.
A window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
She's a photographer. She knows to take a picture of it. Hold on. I just want to see. Oh, that's... Oh, can we still interact with it? I want to interact with it real quick.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
Yes.
Did someone
see
draw that with lipstick?
I think so.
That is impressive workmanship.
Agreed. I couldn't draw that with a
The
normal thing.
craft. Ah, yes. Let's push the fire bell to take a picture.
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month.
And you could be the one
Whoa,
this month.
Where did that butterfly come from? It
Okay,
doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The
I've
blue
seen.
wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me.
Okay, that's
the
an artist.
I think she needs to
speaking
sit
right
down.
Spirit.
Yeah.
I think maybe you have drank some spirit.
True.
Dude?
Here we go.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're
Don't.
okay,
I don't
bro.
want to
Just
hear it either.
count to 3.
Don't.
Don't be scared.
Don't do it.
You
Don't.
own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
All right. So this man is a little bit unstable.
So what do you want?
Hello.
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here.
Oh
I bet
goodness.
your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control
Maybe
me.
don't
You're
watch,
gonna get in
Max.
hella more
Maybe.
trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
What?
My girl just got shot. I don't even have anything funny to say about that. It's just...
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Likely was.
Hmm.
These pieces of time confirm it.
Fascinating.
I already heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an
Oh,
example
no.
of a
Damn, I
photographer
cannot believe this.
captured the human condition
That
in black and
sucks.
white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way. Can I actually reverse time?
Go, Victoria. Why
That's a good
Arbus?
question. Can we?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally
Let's
haunted
hold
by
the trigger. Okay, thank you. We know. That was basically a warning that we were not doing what we were supposed to do. Now time is rewinding.
I did
Hello.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in black
machine.
and white? Anybody?
Oh, we know now.
Max, don't
Yeah.
freak out. Not
Do we
yet.
want to read the notebook now?
Victoria? Why Arbus?
Yeah.
because of her.
If anybody else looked
Oh,
at
that's...
these, what would they think?
Sorry, this is the
Oh,
setting.
that's literally just the
together,
book.
Max.
Okay.
You feel like totally
Yeah.
haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When
children.
I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Okay, let's take
If
this
he does
selfie now so we
again,
can answer
I'll
the
know this is
question.
for real.
Yeah.
Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of death.
I could frame you in a dark place. I mean
believe Max
corner.
is taking what kids call a selfie. A dumb, word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a
Has a
gift.
gift.
A
I
gift.
know I'm not dreaming this.
You all know
It's
the
real.
He knows we can
I
time
can
travel.
early 1800s. Your generation.
So I can go back
Definitely.
in time.
Selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
He's not sorry.
The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the
He should be, but
has
he isn't.
always
You're
been a
right.
vital aspect of art and photography for
I need to go to the bathroom quickly and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Then we should go with. I feel sick because saying bathroom in your
I'm
sentence is
sorry.
not
I
a
feel
great
sick.
one.
May I be excused?
True.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh
here
shit.
who knows their
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
lived
save
through
that girl.
times. A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Who says
What
sad
if I
face?
rewind again?
Why did you say
This is
that
the right
out
answer.
loud?
people's faces?
I don't know.
making them
This is a
extremely
different
popular
time,
from
though.
the
This was
1800s
a
onward.
little while ago.
The first
All
American
right, should we? Let's rewind. Well, so
To try the going to the bathroom answer?
No, this is to.
Now, Max, since you've captured our
'Kay.
interest and clearly want
Want
to
to join the conversation,
can
and
you
we'll skip. So now we get an additional answer.
The Daguerrean
Yeah.
process.
Okay.
The Daguerrean Process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture
We did get to piss
hugely
her
popular,
off, which is great.
mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. you can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so
Amazing.
far way ahead of us.
Yeah.
And guys, don't
We're
forget
just
the
so
deadline
big
to submit a
brain,
photo in the
and everyone
Everyday
else
Heroes
is just so
contest.
small.
I'll
This
fly
is
out with the winner
exact.
to San
Now this
Francisco,
is
where
my
you'll
high
be
school
feted by the art
experience.
world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in
Yeah.
photography.
I
So
tried to
Stella
keep my
and
head down,
Alyssa,
so it
get
was
together.
not mine.
Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes,
The problem
Max,
is once you
I see
get like a
pretending not to
few
see.
answers right, then the teacher
Max,
just as
you're
soon as
not
everyone else
crazy.
can't answer,
You're
they'll
not
always
dreaming.
pick you, which is a problem.
Yeah,
time to
that's
be
why
an
I
everyday
was
hero.
very careful.
Yes, Victoria, you still have
Okay, so we've basically seen everything that we...
Even if you're submitting
Do
your
we...
photo for the competition,
Yeah,
everyone in
let's still
class
talk to her.
is turning in a photo still.
Okay.
Nice
Let's
answer,
know if
Max.
there's anything we
Are
can...
you okay? You look pale.
She's asking us if we look pale.
Did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the
You
feeling.
have just by participating. By putting yourself out there,
I wish we didn't.
who wins. This is just a
I wish we
Good
didn't.
answer.
I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel.
also want everybody to know
Thanks,
that
Max.
this photographic world is not for everyone.
That's nice.
Wholesome.
Everybody should
Oh,
have that
totally.
chance.
I only want to share whatever.
Should we try to
gifts I
just
have
leave?
with the world.
Kick
I see you,
Victoria.
Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
The man knows what he wants.
I'd never let
Don't
one of
say it in that
photography's
tone.
future stars avoid.
Let's go. You're right. I'm sorry.
After we know how Max feels about him.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll say I'm not avoiding because I think her original picture was definitely better than the butterfly
I'm
on the
not
bucket.
avoiding, just
Biding time, waiting
Yes,
for the
I agree with that.
elusive right moment.
exactly.
Max, don't wait too
That
long.
is a good answer for
John
those
Lennon once
artistic
said that
types.
life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
You already did.
So we can actually like quick undo and choose a different option if we want.
I think that was the right one. I think we're fine.
Okay. That's also something that we'll have to... Oh. It's going to force us. I can't move. We're going to force...
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. So we got to speak to him.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria.
Wow.
Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
John Lennon once said,
Throwing back his words right back at him. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and use that one.
we'll slap him upside
on
the
top
head
of
with
it.
some
I
knowledge.
think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other
With his
plans.
own knowledge.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish
All the
working on
right
it by
answers. I
today.
wonder why.
I have faith in you.
This is exactly why time travel is the best power.
So true.
Imagine doing everything in your life right
I
eventually.
hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please.
I mean, that would
please.
stretch
I
out
can't
your
tell
life.
anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Yeah, but you get to pick the correct time stream where everything you want to go right goes right.
That is true.
I mean, don't overuse it. Like, small annoyances build
Right.
character, but
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
And then...
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am
Now what
or
are
who
you
you're
gonna
messing
do,
around
girl?
with.
Did you get that? are you
emergency.
doing? Come on, put that thing
Ever
down.
tell me what
I
to
was
do.
right. We get to be the one this month.
I
Come
need
on,
a
come
hammer
on,
to
come
break it
on.
open.
Oh, hammer.
Hell of more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
I'm too scared to get
Okay.
into this cycle.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we're
I
not
didn't
going
actually
over
know.
there.
Holy
Can we
shit,
grab
can't
the
let this
mop?
happen.
Oh,
She got...
If I can
Hold on,
reverse
she got
time
shot.
again,
I gotta
can help
rewind a
her.
bit. We'll give that much.
Nobody
yeah, can we grab
ever
anything
even
on the
miss your
cart?
punk ass, would they?
Hey.
Oh, there's the map.
There's the ham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
frick
gotta
off.
rewind further. Imagine we do this right after she gets shot, and we're like, "Ha! I've accomplished my goal."
Tell me what to do.
Yeah.
So
That is,
sick
now
of
that's
being
the
trying
psycho
to
move.
control me.
You are
True.
hella more trouble
Come
for
on.
this than drugs.
Grab
Nobody
it,
would
grab it.
Ever even missed your punk ass
Oh my
one day.
gosh.
That gun away from me, psycho!
It's. Okay, there we go.
Throw me!
Oh no, I gotta still
Hella more
move it.
trouble for this than drugs.
Ever even missed your punk ass one day.
Oh, I
You
got
have the
it.
hammer.
Gun
Go,
away
go.
from me, psycho!
That was like
way.
split second
Don't
too.
ever touch me again, freak!
Uh-oh.
She did get the nut knee, so that's good.
Another shitty day.
Oh, I thought he
That
had
did
fallen
not
way
happen.
further away and
This
saw
cannot be
Max. I was like,
real.
oh, beans.
I just saw a girl get
Oh,
shot
frick.
and then saved her.
Yeah,
What the
not
fuck
quite.
is going on? Do not freak out.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do in here.
Yeah, let's get outie.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to. Your face
Yeah,
is
what?
covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
gosh.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
The overactive security
Oh,
officer.
get wrecked. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Let's yeet on out.
This is a get out of school free card.
Do we want to talk to him?
Nah, we're fine.
Hold on, Max.
Oh,
Well,
not so fine.
oof.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
Good answer.
The
Good
perfect
Is that all
answer.
you're
answer.
thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max,
This is where
Talk to me.
she should explain how she feels about her teacher.
I don't think this is the right time.
Oh, I think that would get her out of this situation and into a very different and difficult other situation.
True. Very true. Okay. Hold on. Let's consider the ramifications here. So, what could happen if we report Nathan?
Snitches get stitches.
You're right.
So if people find out that we told about him, then we'll get in trouble with his family, who sounds like they're rich. We hide the truth, then the conflict can come back again.
Mm-hmm. So,
So I guess is it better to report him? I don't know.
I'm
'Cause
going
then-
to leave this one up to you because I remember what I chose, and I don't want to influence you too much.
Have we seen at all whose his family is? Because they reference that they're like influential or like had money.
We don't know too much about them yet, but except that we do know that he's wealthy and his family is wealthy and influential, and he was able to get a gun and get it in here. So, and he's been dealing drugs to everybody. So, but that's kind of the extent that we know about Nathan right now.
I feel like it's kind of dangerous without proof. We should hide it for now.
Okay, fair enough. I think we might be able to
just got
rewind
sick
time
in
a little
class.
bit for this if we do change our
female
mind.
except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's
Just
class.
tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that Team Toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with the class,
Okay.
please.
So he's super suspicious and
No, he does not
Annoyed.
buy that at all.
so that
I may
icon
have
is
just
super
flushed
important.
my
That butterfly
scholarship down
icon.
the toilet.
Flush the
Guess I
scholarship down
could
the toilet.
rewind and
Yeah.
actually tell him the truth.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, let's try the other scenario.
Okay. I think we should try to avoid moving back in time too much after these influential ones.
Yeah,
But,
try not to. Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah.
You look a little stressed out.
We'll skip.
Report, Nathan.
Law and Order
I
soundtrack.
just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott.
Nathan was acting
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun.
the
I
imposter.
saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay,
I saw
slow
him
down.
vent in the bathroom.
So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall.
I was in the
have no right to do
bathroom
here.
doing
It's
butterfly
the girls' room.
pictures.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family.
As I thought.
And one of Blackwell's most honored students. So
Blackwell
it's hard for me to see him brandishing
that
a
up
weapon
earlier.
in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
And what do you think about that response of
it?
his?
After what I
He's
told
not gonna.
Continue this discussion
At the very
later
least,
in my
he's not as
office.
upset with
Please
us.
go outside with the rest
But
of your class now, Mr.
now
Matthew.
he's I feel like he's definitely in with the family. I mean, the Blackwells were influential in the town, of course. He must be
Prescotts.
involved in
Should I
some way.
rewind and
The
change my
Black.
story?
It was the Blackwells, right?
No, Blackwell Academy, but it's the Prescotts. Nathan Prescott.
Oh.
Yeah. So we do have the chance to rewind and change it again if we want. Change it back. What are you thinking?
I don't know. He's acting kind of sus. I mean, he's for telling him that he brought a gun into school, waved it at someone, and then we had just casually walked out of the bathroom afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, we'll talk about it later. But then he also didn't really say too
Max, you
much.
should be outside, not in here.
True.
I really don't know. You know what? I think we'll leave us in a dangerous position. Just kind of go from here.
From here?
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't think there's a right option. So I think this is the better of the two.
This is a game where there is no right option.
Yeah.
Honestly, like most of the time. So that'll be an expectation.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to Sushi-To-Go. This is Richard Moss, signing off. Good night.
Didn't I even consider the music might be copyrighted? I don't even know what we're gonna do with it. I guess we don't get but the music is so good. Do we just bite the bullet? I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
I mean, a DMCA, but probably not.
Oh, DMCA. Yeah, probably not. We'll be fine. And if this video seems a bit weird when it comes out, it's probably that. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll turn it down. Turn it down like there. That was very little change.